Good morning, students. It is a video for the poem How to Tell Wild Animals, composed by an American poet, Carolyn Wells, who has described about the various kinds of behavior on which one can recognize these wild animals if one goes to the jungle. Moreover, in this video, I will tell you how to read the poem, as well as you will also be acquainted with the physical features of these animals, and then I will tell you line by line explanations so that you can know all about it. Let us recite the poem first of all. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Or if sometime when roaming round a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. If strolling forth, a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain. He will only leap and leap again. When you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard. Be sure it is a bear. It's a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena. Thus, hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all, and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see. There are some poetic devices used in this very poem that one must know because it is a matter of great importance. The questions may be asked of 1 marks at least. It is the attribution of a personal nature or human characteristics to something non-human, animal, plant, or non-living thing. In the poem, the poet uses personification. Example, she describes the lion, the leopard, and the bear by the pronoun he, which is used for humans. In addition to, bear does not hug its prey but crushes to death. This is again an example of personification. Now it is alliteration. It is the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. In the poem, the poet uses alliteration. For example, you as you are dying, whose hide you are walking around your yard. Here you can see Y letter is repeatedly used, and here whose hide, here you can say WH who, hide, here H when, W, these are the words Y letter. These words have a certain letter that are repeatedly used very with close connection. That's why it is an example of alliteration. It is enjambment. Third one. What is this? It is the continuation of a sentence without a pause. Pause means what? Means there is no comma, no full stop, no semicolon or anything. That's why no pause beyond the end of a line, couplet or stanza. And the poem, the poet uses enjambment. If you ever should go by chance to jungles in the east. So here you have seen that there is no comma, no punctuation mark that asserts that there is enjambment. Now I will tell you about its explanation as well as the lines. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance at large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the lion. So, tawny, yellowish brown color. The poet tells the readers that how they can recognize various animals in the jungles of the east. So in first stanza, she says that if the reader comes across an animal whose skin is yellowish brown in color and looking at the human beings or someone else, it roars so that it creates such a terror in the mind of the person that he feels it is dying, he is dying. It means that he has met an Asian lion. She has humorously explained the Asian lion which could kill a person with its roar. How terrible roar it has got. You can understand it. So here it is the way that one can recognize the Asian lion. Literary device. First of all, rhyme scheme ABA BCC, that is followed chance, advance, east, beast, line. Enjambment is there, continuation of a sentence to the next line, and if there and tawny beast, you can say it is the example of this one, enjambment, as there is no comma, full stop, and then you can say inversion, change in the format of a sentence. If there should to you advance, it is called inversion. Assonance, use of vowel sound O. You should go. Here you find this is the should to you. Roars O sound is the repetition and it is called assonance, stressed allusion, a reference to a famous thing, place, a species of animal, that is Asian lion, that is called what? Allusion. Or if sometime when roaming round, a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. What is the meaning of noble? Highborn, aristocratic. So here discern, recognize. You can understand it. Carlinville explains an animal that roams in the jungle and belongs to a royal clan. The color of its skin is yellowish with black stripes. She says that if you notice that it kills you and eats you up, then this means that you have surely seen a Bengal tiger. This time also, she has used dark humor to explain how a tiger looks like, because once a person has been eaten up by a wild animal, there is no use in determining which wild animal it is. because there will be no one to leave. Here, literary devices rhyme scheme is ABA, BCC, as it is follows: round, ground, you, learn, discern. Alliteration is there. Repetition of consonant sound are at the start of two or more closely connected words, that is roaming around. R word is repeatedly used. Inversion is there. Change in the format of a sentence, that is called inversion. The Bengal tiger to discern, as it is written. Allusion, reference to a famous thing, place, species of animal, etc. Bengal tiger is that is called allusion. Assonance is that use of vowel sound O, or if sometime when roaming around, word O is here repeatedly used. That is called assonance. If strolling forth, a beast you view, whose hide with its spots is peppered, as soon as he has leaped on you, you will know it is the leopard. It will do no good to rule with pain, it will only leap and leap again. Strolling means walking casually. Forth means forward. Hide means skin of animal. Peppered, it means the spots that are black spots on its body of yellow background. Leapt, it is the poetic device. Actually, its spelling is L-E-A-P-T, but here leapt word is used. Jump towards someone else. The poet says that if you are casually walking in a jungle, you will meet an animal who has a skin with spots on it. This animal is so fast that it will leap on you at once, which means that it will jump on you. This jumping is an indication that it is none other than the leopard. Moreover, she adds that if you will cry out in pain, it is not going to be of any use, as it will keep on jumping on you. So, here in this stanza, poet explains the characteristics of a leopard, how dangerous it is, how can it attack and pounce on its hunt and prey, that you have understood. Rhyme scheme is ABA-BCC, that is followed: view, you, pepper, leopard, pain, akin. Alliteration is there. Use of consonant sound H in the beginning of two words, he has. Poetic license, liberty is given to the poet to change the spellings in order to create a rhyme or rhythm in a poem, as the use of leapt instead of leaped. Here, repetition, use of leap word in the last line is used, so it is repetition. Assonance is also used. Use of vowel sound O, strolling O, oath O, you O, whose O, spot O, do no good to roll. In all these words, there is the use of O. Consonance is the use of I. No, L sound, he will only lap. L sound is there. That's why it is an example of consonants. So these are the levels that are hardly asked in the board, but for sake of knowledge, it is essential. Rest of the things I will tell you in the next video. Thank you, children. Thank you.